Today's special value, and already 100 added to the over 2,100 pairs spoken for, 21,000 pairs spoken for today since this was introduced. This is the NYDJ Shore Stretch Marilyn straight leg jean. The Marilyn jean is the #1 selling jean for the brand, and it has been extremely popular here at QVC. As a matter of fact, over 730,000 spoken for since this award-winning jean was introduced to our customers. We are thrilled to be able to offer this for you in sizes that are designed to fit as many people as possible. So extra or 00 through size 28. We are also offering these in petite, regular, and tall inseams, and the colors include the tomatillo that you're looking at on Sam. We have the legend that Angela and I are both wearing. We have the pearl gray that Tay is wearing. We're offering, I'm sorry, no. She's wearing the creek, white creek. We have the gray that Ellen is wearing. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? Here we go. Luann, I know, is wearing them in one of the darker wash denims, and then we also have Jackie, who's wearing them in the blue island. This is why they don't let me over here. I really should be over at my rack. But what I will tell you is that we're all feeling good. We all, with all our different curves and edges, are wearing a jean that looks and fits and feels like a custom jean. And it's because of the special technology that this award-winning jean puts into the Marilyn straight leg. The Shore Stretch, which gives you that stretch and recovery. The Lift Tuck, which gives us a little extra fit through that midsection, and we'll talk about that technology in just a second. But most importantly, a collection that is designed to give us the shades that we need for right now and also get us in step for spring of 2025. So the colors include the tomatillo. Again, we saw that on Sam. Here is the pearl that Ellen is wearing. The legend is the black that myself and Angela are wearing. The White Creek, which is a creamy, kind of off-white color, is what Tay is wearing. We have it in the Blue Island, and if you want the North Bridge, which is the deepest shade, in tall specifically, we have 4 dozen remaining. In regular, 400 remaining, and it has completely sold out in the petite. Mark Peters, come on in here. How are you? And happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
It's good to see you too.
Always good to see you.
We're all lit up, and everything is
fun.
a buzz because of our today's special value, which has been very popular.
Thank you, everyone.
Let's do the most important thing to get the perfect fit. You need to be able to get your right size.
The right size.
And this, unlike any other jean that you've probably ever purchased, you will size down one from your regular jean size.
Absolutely.
All right.
So if you're an 18, you're a 16, 12, you're a 10, 6, you're a 4, 28 women's, you're a 26. It's not me just saying that. Why are you doing that? You alluded to it when you led off talking about all of our technologies.
Right.
We take that yoke higher in the back intentionally so that you never ever have to worry about adjusting your denim or feeling your denim coming loose. We have our Lift Tuck panel, which smooths you in the front, and this premium denim all the time. But Shore Stretch is the top of the line, our absolute most adaptive denim with modal, with viscose, elastane, woven into this cotton-rich denim. It's so soft and supple, but fits so beautifully. So sizing down is critical because it gives you that molded, perfect shape. And you've been, and luckily, you've been a fan of ours for years before we were even at the Q.
That's true.
So we continue to advance and make sure that when we offer all exclusive inseams or all exclusive washes to the Q customer, that you're still abiding by our one rule. Size down and let the technology work.
That's
look at that.
And that's the Shore Stretch you'll get. And I just want to let you know, I wear a size 14 here at QVC. I wear the size 12 in this collection, and I'm wearing them in the tall. So we're going to go over to the girls, but starting here is your North Bridge. That is now last call. This one again is your medium wash with a little bit of whiskering and sanding, but a little bit more cleaned up too. The Blue Island is the lighter of the two denim washes. Again, you get
That's
a little
what Jackie
whiskering.
had on.
That's
Yeah,
what
just
we saw
a little
on
more of
Jackie.
that cross-hatch
Limited
and
in your
whiskering.
petite and in your tall. So please don't wait on that. Here's the White Creek, which is that creamy vanilla tone.
I love that, right? Beautiful.
There's your
off-creamy.
Legend, which is
Legendary.
a washed black, legendary black. Your Pearl Gray, which is a must-have. We talked about that for fall. Well, that's going to continue in a lighter gray.
Yes, and
for
this
the
does
spring.
illuminate, doesn't it?
It
We
does.
love that pearl. It has
Right.
this little essence.
And then finally,
tomatillo.
we have the Tomatillo, which is a beautiful mint green. Now, 300 pairs spoken for.
Yeah,
That's
let's go
more
and
than
take-
half the quantity now that we brought in at the today's special value price. So we're going to go over to Angela because she is going to do kind of a
Yes.
before and after.
May
Right
I
size,
turn
wrong
you
size, right?
Right size, wrong size. Absolutely. So Angela is a 16. If she walked in and picked it off the rack or bought it here, she would buy a 16. She's in the 14. We're going to show you exactly the difference. And we wanted to do it in black denim. We always show it in the blue, but a lot of people think buy black denim, it hides it all. No, it doesn't. You've got to size down to get your perfect fit. So here's the 14. You can see me and my light bulbs. We're here in the image with her. Now you're going to see the 16 pop up, and you're going to see, look right where it shows the definition of the bag. And of course, also looking at the waistband, because this is, thank you for
So
your
here it is.
permission.
Yep.
This is snapping, and you can see there, the 16 has zero definition. You can't, there's nothing lifting. Now I'm going to turn to the side, and you can really see it there, because the lift tuck has really given her in the 14, all her curves are being supported. Also, you can see it really importantly in the thigh area. Super smooth, beautiful, because this is a straight cut. It breaks at the knee. Everyone has the same 16-inch leg opening. Everyone's getting that same classic 5-pocket Marilyn. But where you always want it to fit is on your curves. And they're yours, looking beautiful, girl.
So if you have a story about NYDJ that you'd love to share, we'd love to hear it
I'd
and
love
share
to.
with everyone. So call us at 1-800-395-1601. When you talk about this actual technology, we've got some video to support exactly what you're talking about. So we'll start with the lift tuck. And for those of you that shopped for NYDJ, you've probably seen it before. For those that have not, what is lift tuck?
Yeah, so that's our patented panel. 20 plus years, still revolutionary, and it does nothing until you put it on a size lower because it smooths. It does not compress. Look at that. That's the yoke we were talking about. You saw on Angela, that's higher. So even if you see these hanging on, which are on the rack here hanging, you can see all the yokes higher in the back because that's where we make sure that it goes right up to that back to where above your true waist, so every time you move and you're having a, a full life, running after your kids, having fun, up and down, lifting, stretching, you're not going to adjust your denim. It's not going to come out of place. And that's critical to your feeling of confidence.
Well, another 500 added to the total just in this couple of minutes of this show. A 679-584 is the item number. You know what? This is an award-winning jean, and I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. This actually won the Denim Award.
Yes.
Denim Award. So from O Magazine.
Yes.
This was actually voted the best overall straight leg jean to accommodate all shapes and sizes.
Isn't that amazing?
And that's huge because that's something that at QVC we're very passionate about, is trying to fit and make everyone feel absolutely fabulous. So over 22,000 now spoken for, and prime example is we saw Angela, who is tall, 5'9", and wearing the size 14 from the 16 she would normally wear.
Right.
And now we go down to our beautiful and perfectly proportioned petite Samantha, 5'2" and a half, or just no half?
No half.
Just 5'2".
She's like 5'2".
I mean, look how the proportion is perfect on her. And Samantha wears the size, typically wears a size 8 in petite. She is wearing the size 6 in the petite. You can see the fit on her.
And we listened. Again, everyone has been saying on our last TSCs, come on, take down your petite inseam a little more, please. We did. We adjusted to the 28, hence why I think we're seeing it sold out across so many styles.
Petites
so
are going.
we're evolving with you as you tell us what you need because of this exclusive relationship that we can create this. So this 28, it seems to be hitting the right spot. And the same when you and I talk about talls. Because there are oftentimes, Jane's a really good patron and critic of us when we don't give her the right tall, because she's like, Mark, that's not a tall.
Yeah.
This is a tall. I'll wear this tall with you, but thank you
I don't
sometimes.
think I've ever said that to Mark.
No,
I would never do that. No.
Well, but you do,
have.
and I love you for it, because we've been able to get the 34s because
I don't
of
want to
that
sound like a
input.
complainer, but when
No,
I'm here
that
on
helps,
air,
that
it really
helps.
is customer service,
It
because I hear
is.
from our customers that are all on
Yeah.
social, and they're like, you know, you're tall, like why can't you get them to do more tall?
Yes.
And the answer is we're always
listen to
working
Jane.
and we're always trying to tweak them. And now over 600 spoken for. And then when you think about it, again, we've got the colors that you want for the season. Taya is actually
Yeah.
wearing that beautiful white creek. So
Isn't that gorgeous
look at
on
the
her?
color. It's a creamy, I keep saying like a creamy French vanilla or
It
something.
is, yeah, and it kicks back to, right, Alina has a lot of this color in her
Right.
line. It kicks back to a lot of your Barefoot Dream tops. You just look so elegant and, you know, rich and posh, girl. You're looking good.
Right.
It's just a beautiful tone,
Right.
yeah.
And
just
you know what?
beautiful.
As we walk back to the rack, Mark,
Sure.
we'll go through the colors again. I love that, you know, when we see a seated model, you know, this is important. When you
Absolutely.
sit down, the jean has to be comfortable. It cannot feel like it's cutting you in half. And that's
Yes.
the great thing about all the technology, especially when you have that sure fit. So from the lift tuck, which gives us our tight, taut feeling
Yeah, smooth.
across that midsection where a lot of us have concerns, to the stretch and recovery that you see and feel,
Yes.
that gives you the look of an, you know, custom denim basically in your pant, and the confidence that all of those things give you in wearing these every day, whether it's with flats, boots, or if you're putting them on with a heel. That's what this age possibility is all about, and that's why we love being able to offer such a great price on this denim. Typically, the jean would cost at about $129 here at QVC. We have it for $74.98, today's special value price. So here's your Tomatia that we saw on Samantha. It's that beautiful, perfect mid-tone of mossy green. There's the pearl gray, and it does have just a little kind of wash of, I don't know whether it is like a little.
Well, it's kind of a little inner feeling. It's not a lavender wash. We've
Not
talked about that.
lavender,
It's really got
yeah.
more of that pearl white that
Right.
comes through. And it's so fun because Ellen's got it sporty now, but
Yeah.
earlier she had it with a Kelly green bag and something sparkly.
I love it.
It changes
It
day to night
changes, yeah.
very easy.
And speaking
Yeah.
of day to night,
Oh,
the legend
legend.
is a legend.
It is
I
a
mean,
legend.
Legendary black. This is a
all
washed
tonal,
black. Yep.
everything, and then it just gives you that over-dyed wash right through here,
Yeah.
just enough sanding to give it a little attitude, which
You got
we
it.
love.
There's again your Pearl Creek we saw
Yeah,
on Taya.
that's gorgeous.
We
Yeah.
have it in this gorgeous blue island, and it looks like that might be the only blue left because the Northbridge. Okay, hold on. We have regular only.
Okay.
There's about 300 remaining for the rest of the day.
Okay.
If you want any of them in petites, however, we only bought in 13,000 to start. There are 3,700. If you want tall, we bought 3,300 in.
Yeah.
There are 1,200 for the day. So as I'm giving you these numbers, it might sound like a lot, but basically we're doing it so
Yeah.
that you know that these sizes are whittling down. And as people become, you know, a little bit more engaged with us, when they come home from work, do a Q check. They're going to find out that a lot of these colors and sizes are going.
If it's sitting in your cart, doesn't mean it's
It
yours.
doesn't mean it's yours. You've got to check out.
Yeah, you got to
So
check
Mark,
out.
do us one thing though.
Sure.
Talk to us about sizing, because this is
Absolutely.
the critical part if you're not familiar with NYDJ.
Yeah, you're sizing one down from your normal QVC size. If you're an 18, you're going to the 16. If you're 14, going to the 12. If you're an 8, you're going down to a 6. You have to size down to make sure you get it fitted perfectly. It's not about vanity sizing for us, 28 women's to a 26 women's. It's important that we get everything working around your curves, and most importantly, it's about that yoke in the back.
Yeah.
It being higher, it needs to be in the perfect placement. For the lift tuck to work, it needs to be a size down so it smooths across. Everything molds to you, and then everything else proportionately works.
And just know that when we say it molds to you, we're not talking about like.
Yeah, you've got-
Did you ever see that episode of Seinfeld where Kramer put the pants on and he couldn't sit down?
yes,
and he's like, "What?" We're
exactly.
not talking about that. We're talking about a lot of stretch and
Yes.
recovery that you can see.
Angela
as
gives
Mark
me
is
permission to
pulling.
show
Yes.
you this. I don't just jump on
Right.
Angela's leg, but you can see, look at that, with as smooth as it is, look how much I can pull
Right.
out, and then it's gone. And there's no indication that I just yanked on that.
Right.
It has such tremendous recovery.
Right.
Yeah,
and
it's
then, of course,
gorgeous.
when you look at all of the fit points, from
There
the
you
waist
go.
through the hips, through the tush, where you want that little lift,
And you
if
can
you're
see-
not buying the right size, you're not going to get that same snap and recovery.
You're going to see the 16 is to the left there, and then I'm in the image. This is the 14, where you can see it fitting perfectly. And then on the side, again, very notably, smoother thigh, obvious lift in the back. You can see that that yoke's really working, and you feel more confident, right?
Well, and here's what I'll
Comfortable.
also say. If you're
Yes.
shopping for yourself, then shop confidently. If you'd like them before December 20th.